Good Friday. Welcome to this 39th day in Lent. It's a pretty windy and blustery day. We had the Good Friday walk, the Stations of the Cross in Wolfville earlier today, where myself and Andy did Station 3, the fall. Tonight at our Good Friday service, we'll be going through each of the Stations of the Cross. Not know what that is? Well, come to service tonight at 7 o'clock at Orchard Valley in the mall, and we'll find out a little bit about Stations of the Cross. Our scripture today, and I'm holding my laptop up in the air, so if it wobbles around, I apologize. It's me, not you. It comes from Revelation chapter 21, verses 3 and 4. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, "See, the home of God is among mortals. He will dwell with them as their God. They will be his peoples, and God himself will be with them. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. Death will be no more. Mourning and crying and pain will be no more, for the first things have passed away." Well, Revelation is a controversial book many times. But it says God will be with us. God is going to dwell with us mere mortals. I guess that means God is here. I think of the future where there will be no more mourning or pain or death. Can you even begin to imagine what that would be like? Our lives are known by pain and mourning and, of course, death. Today is Good Friday, God's Friday. There's a story behind why it's Good Friday, but we won't go into that now. Can you imagine a time in our lives, or maybe beyond our lives, where there would be no more mourning, no more tears, no more death? We know here on earth, if no one died, we'd be in trouble. We can barely hold up to the number of people we have today. What does all this mean? Well, I think clearly it has something to do with resurrection. It has something to do with the hope of what's to come. It's a bit of a mystery. A friend of mine who passed away not very long ago knew he was dying, and he was quite looking forward to knowing and seeing and grasping what was next. He was excited about that. It's interesting. I hope I have his enthusiasm when my day comes. Just was out front looking at some of what I see as spring resurrection. I took some video of our crocuses and some snow flowers, or I'm not sure what they're called. They're in the flower bed, but they're so anxious to get going, they've spilled out onto the grass. They're really quite lovely. What does that God dwelling amongst us being God's people, and God wiping away every tear from our eyes, where pain and death will be no more, what does that mean to you? How do you even begin to envision it? It's kind of like the resurrection. It's just so unfathomable. It's so beyond our minds. I just muted the TV before I started recording this, and I was watching this Discovery Science, and they're showing about finding life on the Saturn's moon Titan and on Enceladus, the other moon. They haven't found life on them yet, but they found all the building blocks, so they're excitedly looking for life. So is there life beyond what we see here on Earth? And how does that play into there will be no more death in the future? But if there is life somewhere else, maybe that's part of what we're supposed to be part of. Oh, it's a crazy time. And it's hard to get our minds around a lot of this, I imagine. I know I don't have all the answers. It is a mystery. And I find joy and happiness in that mystery. It's something about resurrection power, I guess, that excites me, has me anxious for what the future will bring. But today is Good Friday. And we know on Good Friday, There is mourning, there is tears, there is pain as we walk with Jesus, and ultimately there is death on Friday. It's okay to talk about this, or to be in this period of mourning, this period of pain and anxiousness and worry and grieving. It's good to be in this in Friday, because grieving helps us to know that we love. If we don't love, we don't grieve. There's no joy if there's no sorrow. We need these. It's all part of being human and being God's own. But we know, as hard as Friday can be, Sunday's coming. And that's all we can hope for on this Easter weekend. I hope to see you tonight. If not, I hope to see you Easter morning, either online or in person. It would be great to see you. Until then, on this 39th day in Lent, I hope you're able to get out, even if it's windy. The sun is shining and the temperature sounds good. Look forward to seeing you soon. God bless.